Trigger time! Yay! I feel like we're gonna have a really wild show. So without further ado, our co-host today, our very own Brie Essrig. You can subscribe to her YouTube channel at Brie Essrig. Back in the Pop Trigger studio, she's my best friend as well as a host and actress. You can catch her at Dread Central Live. Vanessa Gomez is in the house. Woo! And of course, we love him. He's back. Jason Horton, you've been here since the beginning.
I have.
Yes, and you can subscribe to Jason's YouTube channel at Jason Horton.
Yes.
Yeah, easy peasy. And you can catch me live at Dr. Drew On Call on HLN at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Thursday. Please tune in. Shall we get right to it? Cameron Diaz doesn't believe in monogamy. Oh, wow, look at you were like really in tune to that. Okay, so Cameron opened up to InStyle magazine and she talked about relationships, infidelity, and she revealed to them, quote, a lot of people chase after it because they've been told this equals happiness. They chase it, they get it, and then they find out, why did I think this was gonna make me happy? I'm miserable. So Cameron Diaz also told the magazine that she believes that women are just as prone to infidelity as men. She says, quote, I don't know if anyone is really naturally monogamous. We all have the same instincts as animals, but we live in a society where it's been ingrained in us to do these things. Now, she continued to talk about how she doesn't believe in monogamy, how her thoughts on infidelity. She told the BBC, quote, I'm like, relax, it's okay if you did. Everybody gets cheated on. Thoughts, 5 words or less.
I agree with her, and that's agree like ogre, like Shrek.
Oh, I thought O like the big O.
No, like ogre. Okay.
Charlie's Angel goes devilish.
There's something else about Mary.
There's something about married. Yeah, we have the same. We have the same. We think alike. I like that, and I like the pew pew thing. Okay, we should make that a thing here. Only when Jason's here. Okay, so what were your guys' thoughts about hearing this? Do you think that she has some truth to this, or do you think that she is cynical from her own experiences?
Maybe a little cynical with the everybody gets cheated on thing, because I don't think that's true.
I don't either.
Although I do agree that women are
just as much
just
cheaters
as
as men.
Totally.
Only we don't get caught, because men keep their mouths shut and women do not.
Oh,
yes,
really?
That's my theory. If a man cheats on his woman and the other woman gets attached, emotionally attached, then she gets crazy. Then she gets to Twitter and to Facebook and then hits up the other girl and is like, girl, I'm with your man, blah, 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 blah.
It does seem to
and
end up that way.
But when a woman has an affair, the man's just happy to be getting it. He doesn't care. He doesn't want the commitment. He's like, psh, I get wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, see you next time. Like, I'm not trying to mess up your relationship because I'm not trying to take you to the movies and
Yeah.
I'm just trying to, so that's my theory on why. It just looks like men do it more because they get caught more.
I do think that it applies to both sexes.
I actually was in a thing where I was with a married woman.
You were having an affair with a married woman.
Confessions from Jason.
For for a year and a half. For like a year and a half. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did that end? Kids?
How did it end? Oh, yeah, she had one.
Jason!
Yeah. It ended terrible, like
Get
everything else.
In
And I was a bad boy.
Okay, but let me ask you this. For my point, did you ever at one point think to tell her husband?
No.
Exactly. So he doesn't know.
I'm not the moral police, though.
There you go. But that's how men are, though. I think women are like, oh, I owe it to the wife to tell her, or it comes from a sinister place where they're like, oh, well, I'm going to be the next wife, so I'm going to break it up.
It's wrong. I mean, I'm not saying it's right. I didn't feel good about it, but I also didn't feel bad enough.
It's also not on you. It's on her.
It's on both of you.
Yeah.
But
less
she's
on
the
me.
one.
Less
It's
on
less
you.
on you. You're right, because she's the one that gave her vows and is in a committed relationship. You're not. Now, but I don't approve. No, I don't. So tell me this, though. Do you think that monogamy, you can be in a monogamous relationship for a long period of time?
When you're ready.
I think some people can. Me personally, I don't know. Like at this point in my life,
discovering
I don't know.
Right.
That said, my parents have been married for almost 30 years, and most of my friends, their parents are happily married as well. But I just feel like people change so much over just a very short period of time, like 1 or 2 or 3 years even. And like I've just become a different person over the last 3 years. So it's like,
first of all, do you? If you feel like what rubbed me the wrong way about Cameron is she kind of, I felt like she was like imposing her beliefs on everybody else.
Right.
If this works for you, girl, go. You did sound a little cynical to me, but hey, if you want to be in different relationships and you don't believe in monogamy, that's cool. But I do think that it can exist. I do not think that everybody cheats. Sure, infidelity exists, but there are loyal, faithful people out there. I would break up with my husband before I would cheat on him. I know that with everything in me, and I believe the same for him. I know you and Jason are the same way.
Yeah, of course.
But
well, I'd be in prison for murder first, and then if he cheated on me, but I would be monogamous in prison. You know, I would pick one person, and that would be it. Yeah, absolutely. I'm hardcore to my beliefs. But I have to call bullshit on Cameron Diaz, and this is why I love Cameron. I'm not trying to hate on Cameron, so don't take this as like, you know, me hating. It's just she has dated actors, singers, professional athletes, and then is shocked when they cheated on her. Well, of course. So it's like, I think she got burned so many times that she finally was like, well, if you can't beat them, join them.
She's not in the real world like the rest of
us. Right,
you know what I mean?
She's like, oh, no one's able to stay monogamous to me, so it must just be that monogamous doesn't exist.
Yeah. You stated earlier that if you're ready. So you believe that monogamy.
Yeah, it took me a long time to figure out that I was ready. I was a serial monogamist, but I also cheated a lot until I really grew up, and it took me a long time to figure that out, and it wasn't fair to the other people. But luckily I got to that point where I was ready to like do that thing. But it took me a while to get there.
Thank you for your honesty.
Sure.
And then lastly, I think you brought up a really pivotal point that I think cost me my last relationship is the fact that you changed so much. And I think sometimes the person that you're with doesn't allow you to grow, or they just don't grow with you. And I think that's really important for a relationship to work. And they do take work. You do need to, I've been in a 10-year relationship, you do need to grow together and evolve together and have open communication and trust. But it takes work. It doesn't come easy. But if you don't grow with one another, I do think that it may
grow apart or together. That's
exactly.
it.
Yeah. Good conversation, you guys.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is. And you do have to be with somebody who is so accepting of like who
builds you up.
Not just who you are, but like things that you may be afraid to come out with, like
loves you for all of you.
Everything.
Like Five Sims.
Good and bad.
Is that what you're getting at?
Exactly.
Like Five Sims?
If that's what you both agree
I'm
upon,
cool with it.
right.
I'm so cool
you
with
know,
it.
Different strokes for different folks. Nothing wrong with it.
What did you guys think about Cameron Diaz's thoughts on monogamy and infidelity? Please let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you all next time on